Alright, so I'm here in Maya. First off, I have my high poly chain laid over the low poly plane with the color ID, and the low poly is unfolded and UV'd. For the fern, you can see I have all the different fern leaves UV'd in their own UV shell, and I have one of the ferns that I decided to use, assembled a whole fern with it and then combined them. And then for my own model, I made this fence with a low poly plane behind it, and then from here I exported all the low and high models, bring them into Painter. Here is the fence I made. You can see I baked the high poly onto the low poly, so it's just a flat plane, and then textured it. And here in my shader settings, you can see that I have the PBR metal roughness with alpha blending. And then I have the opacity channel obviously enabled. And then from Painter, after you export the textures, you put them into Unity. So here I have that chain with the high poly baked onto the low poly, and then duplicated and rotated 90 degrees. And then the fence I have all set up with the material and all the textures put onto it. And same here with the fern. And with the fern, you can see probably the best that I have the texturing on both sides turned on. And then here in my asset folder, you can see all of my low models. And then in this URP folder, I have all the different materials that I created and added the textures that I exported from Painter onto them. And then for the fern, I just had the texture atlas from Photoshop. But yeah, so that's pretty much my alpha channel assignment. And yeah, that is it.